Hello and welcome to the channel. So, I've been seeing a lot of people pretty much being scared that artificial intelligence is going to take their job. Don't mind me, I'm currently just coding stuff on my laptop here. So, yeah. So, I've been seeing a lot of people pretty much saying artificial intelligence is going to take their job, whatnot. And I really want to take this time and kind of give some advice to maybe some people who might feel as if artificial intelligence is going to take their job. To be honest, I don't think artificial intelligence is there yet, but it's currently getting there. Currently, the technology is on pace to pretty much become good. Um, and my advice would be just start using this stuff. You learn a lot as you do these things, and you start to understand even the job that you do. You start to learn to some things that you can automate, and you're not gonna keep working forever. You know, at some point you're going to want to retire or want to find something else that fulfills your life. But for people like us, programming is like the world to most people, and for me, I don't even have a lot of years in the industry. Like I have like 1 year, 4 months of experience, and I'm still in my junior phase. But I currently see why the fear is there. You know, this technology is so new that most people at this stage just fear what artificial intelligence can become, and most people can't even find a job. There's a lot of news on the internet, especially in America. You guys have it rough over there. Even us, we have it rough. I mean, some of the pay is weak, but I would say it's better just to get your experience and try and learn what's happening in corporate. It's pretty fun. Um, Trying to understand how specific procedures happen, like pull requests, how you actually develop within a team. Obviously, you might understand developing on your own, but it's just good to understand how your team functions and how a corporate actually functions. I think it's helpful in the long term. So, my advice would be just learn to use these things. Even in your side projects, just learn to use it to automate your side projects. And through automating these things, that's how you actually gain leverage, because you can be able to sell those automations to someone who has a similar problem. So always be looking for problems. I think Paul Graham talks a lot about problems, and even in the startup world, you always have to look for problems. Problems is um, where it's at. Every company on this planet sort of solves a problem for someone. It's very hard to come up with a problem if you're not in association with the problem. So you yourself have to feel like the problem solves part of what you face, or someone who actually faces this problem. And there's a lot of these things that validating the problem, validating the idea and whatnot, that you have to go through, um, the value propositions and all those technical jargons. But we're not getting into that. For me, I just want to encourage everyone to just go forth and try and envision a world that you want to live in. For me, I envision a world whereby we're not going to be using phones, right? We're going to be using this like devices that automatically projects your screens on your palms, and you can basically scroll, you can type on them. Um, I envision a world whereby you can use a pen that actually, when you write something, it generates like a keyboard input. So when you write a W, it's gonna generate a W on the screen. That's what I envision with AI. I envision a world whereby a skill that you have, you're able to transfer to AI. So let's say you're doing something on your computer, you're opening a file, you're basically typing something in, you're saving it, you're configuring something, it's able to recognize that and save that and perform it at a later date. That's the world I envision. And it's so fun to just envision something that's never been invented before. Um, Obviously, right now I'm pretty far away from inventing these things, but I would really much like to just come up or come together with a group of people and be able to come up with these ideas. So it's pretty fun, yeah, to think about. So yeah, it's all about inventing the future that you want to live in, not the future like someone else wants to live in. So yeah, that's kind of my advice to everyone. Um, this is just the beginning. You know, we're very lucky to be living in a time like this where artificial intelligence is like the internet back in 1995, and we are just discovering this new thing. It's been 2 years since ChatGPT launched, so we probably have um, from NFX channel. It's This is sourced from NFX channel. We probably have like 12 years or 4 years before this entire thing like kind of closes. So just find something that you think is gonna be helpful and just go forth with it. That's kind of my advice. So yeah, I'm gonna try and post a video for the next 6 months. Currently today is 01/06 2025, so it's the middle of 2025. I think I've been too much of a perfectionist. I just want to post videos and make sure that as many people can see them. I think it's just good to just post them. Who cares what people are gonna think? So yeah, this is video one of my 6 month journey to try to start this startup and give you guys advice on what I think you should be focusing on. You know, basically just cut off everything and just focus on AI. I had to give up music. I'm very passionate about music, but I have to give it up. I have to focus on this, trying to really try to make something out of this technology. I'll showcase some stuff that I've made, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. So yeah, peace.